start with that sheet?
Yeah, I figured out what's right now.
All right. Then, I guess for D, for C, just use a set off of D.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that.
What time do you want us coming out?
Well, let's make sure the stream is on. I say, like 6:27. I'll come down. I'll have my phone ready.
right, here we are, folks. We are here for the X-Strand Championship Monday night. We have both teams here, Team Malka, Team Novar. If I could get the skips, if a couple of you want to take slides, go ahead. But I was hoping to get a quick on-ice interview here before we get going. So, Caitlin, we have Team Malka.
Hi.
The surprise of the tournament so far, just upsetting everybody. So, why don't you tell us your team and who's on your team first?
I have Jen, who plays lead, Matt, who plays second, Ian, that's third, and then I'm Skip.
Nice. And what would you say the recipe to your success in this Cinderella run that you've had so far has been?
Love and fun.
Love and fun.
Yeah.
That is an answer I did not expect, but I like it. All right, well, good luck to you all. Mr. Novar,
Howdy.
welcome. Congrats.
Thank you.
So your fourth year in a row, right?
Fourth year in
the
a row.
championship?
Yep.
Okay, good. You lost a couple times to a team. I can't remember.
A couple idiots from the UP.
So tell us who your team is.
We have Darren Ray playing lead, Jimmy Gusmundo at second, Kent Elliott, the founder of the club, at vice, and myself at skip.
Okay. Any words of wisdom before you get going? Like, what's
We're
your
going to try to score more points than them.
That's a really good strategy. All right. Good luck to you guys. Anybody's welcome to come up on the broadcast if you want at some point. If you end up finishing before they do, come on up. All right, I'm going to get up to our broadcast team. They're running the rocks to try to speed the ice up just a hair before they get started. Players are taking their slides. We'll get up and get in position in our catwalk. Is this a catwalk? No, it's not a catwalk. What is this? What would you call this? I like it. Where we're at. We'll call it catwalk.
The nest?
The nest.
The crow's nest?
All right, let's get the proper stream going here.
Well, Dave, what do you think of our matchup tonight?
Well, hold on. We got to get our full broadcast here. Where's Marcus? Marcus is already late.
He's indisposed.
We'll be here eventually. All right, so tonight, Joe, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to talk louder tonight.
We're talking louder tonight?
We're talking
All right.
louder tonight. We were told, oh, here comes our extra. So let's get him up here and introduce him, and we'll get this final on its way. So as I told Colby before our third broadcast partner gets up here, Team Novar has been in the championship 4 straight years. They did have one issue with a team that they lost to a couple times the last couple years in the finals. Do you know what that team is, Joe?
I have a good idea who that team might have been.
All right. Let's see. Here we have, let's announce our broadcast team. So to my left, nobody can see us now, but let's welcome Marcus Gleaton.
Howdy, everybody. How you doing tonight?
All right, welcome Marcus, former president of the club, one of our initial pretty early founding members, I would say.
Yeah.
So he's on the Mount Rushmore of the Kalamazoo Curling Club. And as for our broadcast from last Wednesday during the mixed doubles finals, my teammate and cohort Joe Gillish. Welcome, Joe.
Well, glad to be here, ready for an exciting match.
Yes. And I again am Dan Aberg, and we are your broadcast crew for this evening, and we're excited to watch the Cinderella story of the tournament. Team Malka facing off against Team Novar. Actually, none of these were any of the top 3 seeds, so this is a great matchup. These two teams have played great through the playoffs and deserve their right here in the finals. So with that, Jen is going to start off with an intern to begin the match. Team Malka is running with the Blue Rocks this evening. Team Novar will be throwing yellow. First end is always a little tricky with figuring out the weight. They did run the rocks. Looks like it might be
Breaking, it's going to be a guard.
Yep, she got a good guard right off the bat. Shot called, shot made. Leading off for Team Novar will be Darren Ray, the lefty. I'm going to have to remember his turn. That is his out turn, isn't it? It's confusing to me, but
assuming he throws it the way we think, it should
that
be
is
his out turn.
Darren's out turn.
It is, yes.
So we did get a little feedback that we were a little quiet with your broadcast. So we're going to
Let's
try to
be louder.
We're going to speak up. We don't care what they think of us out on the ice,
Right.
because they might be able to hear us.
I can tell you, playing what was it last Wednesday? Wednesday, it didn't bother us at all. You guys could have talked louder. We didn't care.
So Darren gets a little tick, runs the yellow into the house, and ticks blue. I don't know that was the shot called, but
Do not believe so. It looks like
Works
he
Worked out pretty good.
raked
out.
the guard.
he did rake the guard.
He raked the guard. Good shot. Hey, they're in the house, sitting there nice.
Jen with her second shot. Caitlin was calling for the sweep. Indecisive. Back on it.
Back on
It's
it.
like trying to replace that center line guard if possible. Both their front end sweeping vigorously,
Yep, trying to get it back to center.
and she's got another nice guard. Jen has done her job.
Colby calling out to the wings, splitting the house.
Familiar sound coming up.
Jeez.
The broadcast team needs to stay hydrated.
Yes, we do. Cheers, broadcast team.
Cheers, everybody. What's everybody drinking this evening?
Coors Light here.
Bud Light, because we're out of Coors Light.
And day after St. Patrick's Day, I'm still going with Guinness.
How about you in the internet world? What are you on there?
Yep, for those online, is anybody watching with a beverage of choice? So yes, Colby, you're out the bat trying to split the house, and Darren, nice job.
Great shot.
Yep. Just past T, or maybe right on T. Really
Right
nice.
on T. Good shot. Splitting the house, a good 8-10 feet between them. No real double there.
Matt up next. He's the lefty on the Mocha team.
So Caitlin deciding it's time to remove stones. Or is she going for the draw?
No, hit and roll.
Yep.
Hit and roll.
Got Ian on it for the line.
And narrow, but and they do get the errant.
You know?
I think that was plan B.
All right, well,
Colby sweeping and
guards are suddenly gone, so we are going to see some hits, I believe, the rest of this end.
Well, they're going.
I may be wrong, but I believe there was a 5-rock rule violation there that they allowed to slide by. They took out
Is
the...
it because they raised the guard into
Doesn't
and
matter.
hit?
You took the guard out of play.
But hit a rocket
Well,
play.
it's now sitting back in the corner, though. So the guard is out of play. So
Even if it
shouldn't-
hits a rock
doesn't
in the
matter.
house.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You remove the rock from play.
Drama right off the bat.
If you remove the rock from play, it should go back.
I thought it became fair play once it hit a rock in the house.
Well,
But
in that
guess
case,
that's
Joe
how it
may be right.
Ooh, we have a rules question right off the bat. Who's your go-to?
I don't have one.
Google?
Yes, I said Google.
So throwing a second for
where's Mitch when you need him?
Team Novar was Jimmy Guzmundo, another longtime club member. He throws into the house just beyond the T line. Caitlin again calling a hit for Matt. Another lefty. We've got multiple left-handers in this matchup tonight. She's feeling a little better about this hit than the last one.
Monica is drinking a Mick Ultra.
All right, Monica.
Go, Monica, go.
Monica, I'm assuming rooting for her husband, the skip of Team Novar.
Good
You
assumption.
might want him to lose.
Jerry, that's a good decision.
Jerry's still driving, so he's not drinking.
Get parked
Say,
at
Jerry,
home.
give us the answer to our question.
Yeah, is anybody out there can help us get the answer to a guard removed that then hits another stone in the house? Does that need to be replaced? We are unsure.
And I,
Marcus is pretty sure. Jimmy Guzmundo with the hit call. A little down weight, so they've got Kent on it. And nice hit by Jimmy Guzmundo.
Still line 2. Great.
Still line 2. 2 yellow in the house.
yeah, the guard cannot be removed from play until the first 5 stones of the end have been thrown. So that guard was removed from play. Yes, it hit another rock in play, but it was removed from play.
Is Ryan Larson watching? Ryan might.
He doesn't know squat. He hasn't played real curling since what, 1988?
Oh, shot across the
Sorry,
bow.
95, Rye. Sorry, 95.
I don't know.
Is that
if
what
he's
he
on.
won?
I'm gonna text him. I'm sure.
In the hit. Hit call.
And Ian with a nice takeout. Hit and stick right there, top half of the house.
Tony Tremblay, rooting for Team Novars.
Oh, we've got a
Stating
rooting
his
interest.
case.
Wow, not
Way to
just
go,
watching,
Tony.
just to watch. He's actually rooting.
Tony
Tony plays with Colby on Tuesday. I'm assuming that has something to do with his.
Ryan Larson is watching.
Oh, Ryan is watching.
Was it 89 or 95, Ryan?
Ryan says, when's the last time Team Gleaton has won Monday night?
My name's on there 5 times. How many times is your name on there?
Oh, boy, it's getting chippy early. Oh, a double butterburger, as the Team Culvers would like to call it. All right.
Rye's talking trash.
Well, you started it, Marcus.
Yeah.
We're going to defend our teammate.
Hey, I've been...
Ryan's pretty much saying, what have you done for me lately?
One mixed doubles.
Oh, Marcus is going to other leagues now, Ryan.
All right, Ian was his second.
Other
shot.
than Lodi, I've won a lot of tournaments.
Ryan's never, well, he may have won a Lodi.
Oh,
Now
where
lost.
you guys were? No.
Why not?
Point
Point out, that's right.
All right. Well, Team Monka has suddenly flipped the script here on this end, and
Trying to get another one in. They got to hurry to get it there, though.
I don't believe that's going to get there.
Big guard, that's all right. It's not bad for him.
Close. So sweet.
Can they get a biter? Can they get a biter?
I don't believe
No.
so. A little
Not
shy.
quite there.
A little shy. So Kent Elliott is the vice for Team Novar. He's on his last stone. Last stone before skip stones are thrown.
We like to call Kent the father of Kalamazoo curling. He's the reason we're all here. Back in the late 2000s, he decided to start curling in Kalamazoo. It's been quite a ride ever since.
Thank you, Kent. So just
Never curled before. Went to a bonspiel in Canada, right?
We did.
made it to the finals, didn't they? Or did they win it? They won it, didn't they?
No, they lost in the
they
finals.
lost. Okay, but against some high-level curlers, didn't they?
Al Harnden. They lost in the finals to Al Harnden, yes.
Really nice shot here by Kent.
Yes, it is.
This was an important
Very
shot,
clutch.
and Kent
Spot forward.
gets it buried.
Yeah, just
How buried is
almost touching the four. Just short of the four. Great shot. Totally buried.
What do you think?
it? It's not totally buried. There is 47% of that stone available to the shooter.
I think his angles are off.
With the Monarch Stones move, that is
It's open.
open to be
that.
hit. Let's see what Caitlin decides to do. So we're on to skip stones. Caitlin Molka,
So we
also
played-
long-time curler.
She has been. She curled out on the East Coast. Competitive curler as a junior. She's a really good curler. We played her last week, and she played lights out. Took it to us. She played a great game. The whole team did.
It's very gracious of you, Marcus.
Thank you, Daniel.
I suppose we have to say something nice about Team Novar, don't we?
I've been trying to think of one.
I just did. Kent's the founder of
There you
Kalamazoo
go.
Curling.
All right.
That's
No,
it. I got more.
We've had a fun little battle with Team Novar the last 3 years between our team and his, and congrats to them for getting it done this year. So Caitlin looking to hit. Feels like it's got a little more than.
A little wide.
Got a curl.
Is she gonna be able to get there? A little too much weight to get that thing to move where it needed to. So now, Team Novar, who has the hammer due to their seeding. They were the higher seed of the two teams, so they do have hammer.
People are seeing this. Is this what people are seeing? Because this is like lady night. Is this what they're seeing? Are we announcing to this or this? 'Cause this is
We're
about
announcing
7 seconds.
We're announcing to what we see.
Okay. And this is on at the same time. Sorry.
No. Everything's delayed on the broadcast.
Yeah, but we're saying it. It all works. It's all got it.
Oh,
Sorry.
this is our delayed viewing.
Broadcast team is having a little discussion here as to what we're
Bit of a
seeing
huddle.
versus what's online. We are speaking to what's on the ice, and then you all are seeing actually anywhere from a 6 to 10 second delay depending on probably internet speed and the device you're using. So hopefully you're hearing us as you're seeing it. So there was a little discussion down there. What is the best spot? Where would you put this stone, Marcus?
Probably just trying to draw top button, right?
I
Christmas
would
tree it a
put
little
so.
bit. Top button.
What he of course wants to avoid is any kind of a double situation.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it where there's an easy double for her, but if you go top button, it's a pretty good spot. She'll have a chance to go at either side, but it's a tough shot.
What do you want? Okay.
Kobe with the out-turn draw. Those sweepers on it.
Zana trying to get it there.
I don't think that's going to be a problem. It's they're worried about it
there.
clipping that guard.
Uh-oh.
That would not be good. Well, it's not horrible
Not bad.
anyway.
But it opens up the draw for Caitlin. She can draw around now, be shot rock, and have a guard.
And that's what she's looking at.
She's going to look to throw the same shot Colby was wanting to throw there.
Yep.
She'll look to tuck all the way in, touch the button.
The way our stones have been cutting, that shot is definitely there, right?
It is, yes.
At the very end, at least what I've been finding, and I'm sure all of us can attest, really big finish.
Yeah,
The
a lot of
last
late carve, yeah.
3-4 feet, you can move it 6 inches.
The hog light in, it's moving good.
So this is an important shot here early on. She definitely
If she
wants
makes
to.
this, she's got a great chance to steal here.
Yep. For those watching online, how is the volume? We're trying to speak a little louder this evening. We were told we were a bit quiet.
Looks like
Last
it's
week.
curling early. They're on it early.
Sweepers on it for line, yep.
I think they're
Might
clear.
foul it
I
off.
think they need. No, they did not get around it. So now Colby, really with a draw
Open
for
draw
two.
for two.
Just got to get into the 8 foot.
So that rocket didn't look like she missed her line. So it's curling. It's curling at least 4 feet plus. She had good weight. She'd have been about top 4.
I'm almost a little surprised Colby's not even going a hair wider at this point. You
Well,
don't want to
that's-
risk.
It's about 6 inches
No,
wider.
I guess okay.
He's
Yes,
about
yep,
6
yes.
inches wider.
Yep.
And he can afford to be 4 or 5 feet deep too. So he's got a lot of extra room in the back half of the house now. Throw a little extra on it. Should get there.
Colby Novar, last stone, first end.
Forgot to time it. I was trying to get some times for us.
Sweepers on it. Sweepers off. Just watching now.
Wide
He's
enough.
definitely got weight. In fact, he's got to be a
gotta
little
slow
careful.
down now. He's got to slow down.
Little careful,
Maybe
but he does have a
maybe get to that
backer.
back
He's
one.
got a
he's gonna go to the
backer.
backer. Yep, there it is. Good shot.
And it
There
worked
is.
out just fine. So Team Novar with a deuce in the first end was at least their goal, and they accomplished it. So after 1, Team Novar 2, Team Malka 0. So while they're getting set up here for the second end, Marcus, why don't you tell us a little bit about why this league is called the X-Strand League. It used to be called the Shizzler League, and then we changed it. Was it last year, the first year we became the X-Strand?
This year. This year's first year.
This was the
X-Strand.
first year, okay.
Yes. So one of our original founding members, Garnet Ekstrand, was a huge member of the club and reason that we are where we are today. And unfortunately, he passed away almost a year ago right now. So as we started the league this year, we decided to change. This was the league, one of the leagues he played in. He's a very good curler out of Canada. We decided to name the league Ekstrand in his honor. So that's the reason why it's called the Ekstrand League.
Yep, it's pretty awesome.
It is. Matter of fact, his birthday is tomorrow.
Is it?
Nah, Thursday. Sorry, my apologies. Thursday.
Well, I have full faith that Garnett is watching this match and has a big smile on his face.
Yep, he does.
So a little slower coming back that other direction, but a nice center line guard for Darren.
Let's see if we can get a time on these. See how long it's taking. See what kind of hog-to-hog times we got here today. Jen, for those of you that don't know, Jen is from St. Paul, Minnesota area. So kind of where I'm from. She used to play with the Burrs.
Oh, did she? I didn't know
She
that.
did, yeah. So she's curled a long time. I was really excited when she joined the club. She's been a club member probably 12, 13 years, long time. That's about 13-6. 13-6 to
Very nice.
top four. Great shot.
Very
Great
nice.
shot by Jen.
Yep.
So the ice.
Good claps.
I know
Solid
that-
shots.
I noticed on Wednesday you clapped for the losing team
Well,
all
we did.
night long.
We did notice they just happened to make more crucial shots than
Sorry,
you guys.
shouldn't have said that.
We said it at one point. We're like, we had
There's a lot of clapping going on. We're up by like 8.
Well, you could have been up by 15, but
Oh,
they
well,
made some
maybe.
really good shots.
They did. They did make some good shots. They did. That is very true.
All right, Darren Ray with his second stone.
Yeah. Darren, I think he's in his 5th year, right? He's been with the club for a while. He's doing a great job. Great young curler. He and his wife are very involved. They started a junior program for us. Trying to throw a little tap here.
A lot of yelling, and it worked.
There it is. Nice tap.
Very
Great
nice
shot.
down weight hit for Darren Ray.
Can't ask for much more from your front end than that.
No.
Well, you can.
You should have rolled under. Rolled under cover, Joe.
Yeah, terrible.
So Caitlin is calling a corner freeze on that stone. Pretty much asking
Not
Jen to
in.
throw the same throw she did the first of this
It
one.
looks a lot heavier.
She's got more
A
weight.
little more weight on it.
This one may still check up at the back of the house. We shall see. It is out in some new area and definitely
It's
is checking.
definitely slowing down. Look at that. It's going to be about back 12. Back 8 even. Wow.
Yeah. Found some new ice.
True.
So Colby, I think, going to be, I don't want to
You should
assume.
just draw under. Draw under.
He's debating. Does he hit? Does he draw? You can see it in his. You can see his brain working right now.
He's waiting for Jimmy to get ready.
Yeah, Jimmy loves to clean his stones, and you know what? We've gone through this before.
Waste of time.
It's a really good habit that
Waste of
some
time.
people don't think it's that important. What's your opinion on it? How
It's how-
important is cleaning the stones?
Very important, Joseph.
Thank you.
I mean, those that don't.
Until it starts acting up, no need to do anything.
So Colby is calling the draw.
That one looks speedy, but so did the last one. It looks like he's down to the back one.
I think it's starting to check up a little bit.
I think it's going to come all the way down to the back blue one here. Lucky for him, he's got one to come down to.
Trying to promote a little curl, get to it at least, and able to knock it out.
Look at Jimmy.
That was a plan A and a half. I guess we could solidly call that plan B.
It works.
But it was the good part of making that call is Colby knew if it was heavy that was a likely outcome.
Caitlin calling for a hit.
So
Looks like
Matt,
it, yeah. Maybe
Matt-
the double.
Matt going for his 3rd hit out of 3 shots.
Likely calling for the hit and roll. Be good if she could hit and roll under here.
Got a lot of weight. Is it going to move?
So we
enough?
played on C the other day. This side of the sheet ran pretty straight compared to the other side.
Well, I think he
Looks like it's
Squared
probably
it
still
up.
running pretty straight. Well, that moved quite a bit at the end.
Colby calling for a board weight hit.
How many viewers do we have here, Dan?
We are at 13. We need to get the word out. We had more for your mixed doubles. Matt, so tell all your friends.
Send the word
We
out,
have an
folks.
amazing broadcast happening
So
here.
Monday Night Extrand League. Joe's sending out the word. Oh. Can you post that on our feed, Joe?
Here, do it this way.
Oh,
I
my
should just put it on my Facebook.
I'll put it up
Oh,
on
I
my
was-
feed real quick.
Perfect. We're doing the social media thing, folks, trying to get more people interested. If we get to 20 viewers, we get a $20 donation from Tim Hortons
I see.
or the Gleaton Agency.
Look at the Gleaton Agency do for all of us.
Donated a lot of money, trust me. I do recall hearing Culver's way more than any of our other paid sponsors last week. So I think it's about time to give Steensma Lawn and Power Equipment a shout out. You mentioned them once. You're right. You did.
We did throw out Steve's one.
You did.
I think we mentioned your agency at one time.
I did. I made it a point.
You did. You did.
And yes, Tim Hortons.
Not as often as Culver's, but yes. You did.
Well,
We're trying to get them as a sponsor.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
not good.
No, you're gonna have to make a little trek.
I can wait till the end of the bridge. Why? That's never been. Oh. All right. Tough to tell who's sitting shot there. Looks like yellow is still. I do give Caitlin credit. She plays a lot of finesse. She right now a lot of teams would hit that one in the back, but she'd rather just play to the center. And I can tell you this, it helped her beat us last week. It was a good strategy.
You gotta make your shots in that strategy, though, right?
You do,
You
yes.
can get you in trouble.
You leave it short, you're in big trouble. But you miss hit, you're in big trouble too. So
Right.
it goes back to the old adage, Garnett told me many times, it doesn't matter what shot you call, execute the shot, and it's the right shot.
So Ian,
Threw it a little wide.
a little heavy and a little wide.
There it is. Wow. So Ian played great against us last week. So that's a little surprising that he came out a little wide on that one.
Ian also curled somewhere before here.
Curled in
correct?
Milwaukee. So, well, he grew up in the Milwaukee area, curled out of Milwaukee, moved down to Florida, and curled in Florida. He and his wife started, or were part of starting the club down there in Florida that they were in.
Oh,
Lockers.
another miss. Kent, a little
You know,
narrow.
what area was that in, Joe? Do you remember what area?
Thought it was
Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale, Jackson,
I think
somewhere in
so.
there.
So anyway, yeah. So and then they had a chance to move, and they were somewhat mobile in their opportunity, and they looked for a place that had some curling, and so they were able to settle here. So we're happy to have them.
They're an
He and his
active
wife,
club
Lindsay,
members.
Yeah, have been great members of the club. Doing the draw the other way.
Yep. First call on the line call, but now content with letting it settle
There it
in.
is. It's setting up. Nice. There you go. Let's go.
Nice shot by Ian. Colby and Kent talking about their options.
I've been looking to sit on that back wall.
Yeah, with that stone carrying as much as it did.
Yeah.
But Colby also thinking about just removing a stone at this point. What's he making the
Well, he's
option?
I think he's just drawn down to it. He's got some flexibility there. He sits second shot, so it gives him the flexibility to kind of draw in there. Even if he isn't all the way to it, he's in pretty good shape. Looks like
We're up to 19. That slack post.
There you go. Way to go, Joseph.
So anybody new that's jumped on, let us know.
Is it a Facebook or Slack post?
I did a Slack post. Colby did a Facebook post earlier
Joe,
today.
did you do?
I did one.
Oh, you
Just
did?
now?
Oh.
Attaboy. That's where it's coming.
So yeah, if you're just new to the broadcast, who are you? Do you have a rooting interest? Here comes Mike
You
Doctor.
already know Tony has a rooting interest in Novar.
Mike Doctor.
Tony's teammate on Tuesday nights.
Welcome, Doctor.
Looks like he's floating a little wide here. He's got to curl up just to touch it. Yeah.
Now.
A little wide.
Caitlin has a decision.
Not sure if he was calling the draw there or the hit. That was pretty heavy. That was hack weight at least.
Yeah, I think that's a good
A
call.
lot of ice though he took. He
So it
took
looks like
Bessler.
Caitlin's looking to go top 4.
Yep, top four,
covering
top
up
eight.
her
Top 4, top 8, yep.
covering her
Just
shot stone. Make
Sitting
Colby.
second shot there.
So I've noticed Jen. I've never seen anybody hold the broom that way for shot
Okay.
call. I noticed she was doing that against you guys last
So,
week.
so Jen is legally blind. Jen cannot see down the sheet. So this is her way of doing it. She doesn't need to necessarily see where she's looking. She's just putting it straight up and down to give Caitlin a nice, easy target.
The vertical view.
Yep. And then Caitlin calls the line for her because obviously Jen doesn't necessarily see if we need sweeping or not, but Caitlin makes the calls for the line for him.
Well, it's pretty amazing that she curls at the level she does.
She does. She does a great job.
And obviously been working out well.
She has done a great job. She's awesome.
So Caitlin Mulca, pivotal first shot for her in the second end. Chance to put some real pressure back on Team Novar. Sweepers on it.
Gotta get times on these.
And, yep, they're back. They took a look, but they are
It
back
looks
on
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah,
It looks real good. I think got a.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa,
pay
whoa.
off.
Whoa,
Be
whoa,
careful.
whoa, whoa.
Careful. Now you better bring it in.
Now she's all the way down to it. That's all right. Good shot. Good shot.
So, Colby.
So a nose hit could double them out.
There's a possibility of a jam.
I don't think so. Wow.
You go across
Okay,
the room.
Colby's looks like Colby's just trying to draw down to it. Maybe a tap.
That's
Interesting.
great shot if he makes it.
Looks like the nose hit is there to sit 2, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm missing something. Looks like he's just trying to draw down to it. Similar shot to what he threw last time.
Colby Novar, last stone, second end.
That's heavy again. Similar to his last shot. It's pretty heavy.
Sweepers.
About hack weight. He's got to curl up. He's got to curl up.
It is a little wide.
He's got to curl. Just overthrow it. Yeah.
That is a big opportunity for
Here's a hit
Team
for 4.
Mulca.
Throw the hit every time.
It's a little heavy on that.
Big shot here.
So they have their 2 for sure. Hit and stick for 4. Hit and roll out for 3.
If you're Caitlin, we've all been in this spot before. Just take the yellow rock out of play.
Yep, that's goal number 1.
Hole number 1.
If you can keep it, great. Just get rid of it. Mike Doctor, do you have a beverage in hand, or are you watching dry this evening?
And if you are Michael, go to the fridge and get one. There she is. It's released.
Caitlin with a release.
Got Matt out.
Sweeping hard.
Sweep.
It looks pretty narrow.
Wants him on it the whole
Well,
way.
we're hoping to hit
She
and
can at
get it
least
out of
Get it
there.
out. And
Barely.
she does
Yeah,
get it
for
out.
3.
For
Better
3.
be. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all. Like I said,
Goal number 1 accomplished.
club curling. Just get the rock out of play. Good job,
Oh, boy.
Caitlin.
Boy, that was close. Woo. All right. After 2, Team Mulca back in the lead for the first time, 3-2.
A Nipaja mess.
I do not. What is this, Mike Dog? Do you know, Joe?
I do not. Okay, maybe he had more because he's misspelling it. Are you drinking Malort? Is that what you're drinking, Doctor?
Oh boy, I hope not. That would be.
We talked about bringing a bottle. Okay.
Jameson. Ah. Jameson. Got it. Now it all makes sense. Jen with first stone.
Doctor speaking German.
Second end. Wait, would that be Russian? Or that's da?
That'd be da.
So Jen, a little heavier, I think, than they wanted this time.
I think so. Behind tea, which you don't want to be.
I believe that was a Colby just
Colby gonna
choosing to
leave
leave it alone. Colby coming in the house.
My team heading to Maryland tomorrow. We talked about bringing Malort, and if you beat us, you have to do a shot of Malort. That's our strategy to win.
You're making the teams that beat you take a shot.
Yes.
Wow. That's an interesting strategy. Darren Ray, first stone, third end.
Aaron's sporting a lot shorter hair than he was a week or two ago. He grows his hair out and then he gets a cut and donates it.
Oh, Locks of Love or
Locks
one of these
of Love.
organizations?
Yes.
Nice.
He does that every year, and it's a really cool thing that he does.
I don't think he does it every year,
Yep.
does he?
Absolutely.
You can grow that much hair in a year?
He can. So he got a cut. He'll get a cut again this time next year.
All right.
And
I thought that was a COVID thing when I saw his long hair.
Well, he grows it out every year and donates it.
You should do that with your beard, Joe. Donate your beard.
After this weekend, it's coming off.
Beard of love.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Maybe you should start it. For guys that can't grow facial hair.
Do you need some?
No, I'm good. Mine has been turning gray lately, so I don't grow it out as much.
Mine doesn't turn gray, so
It will, Joe. You're just a young whippersnapper. All right, second stone. Everybody's coming in the house, so this is going to be an interesting end to see what all shakes out.
I think they were hoping for a freeze.
So it looks like Colby looking to open that up for us. Oh, you did. You should take the elevator? No. Fucking clear.
Joe, killing me, Smalls.
Oh no.
Joe, watch it go. I'll get back there again.
Hang
When
on.
I have to go again, I'll get back
Darren
Well, I'll probably
Ray
have to go
with
before
the
you.
hit, the hopeful double, depending on where he hits it.
there. I had my extra beer waiting there for
A
me.
little wide.
Got the double.
Got the
him out.
double, but lost. Guessing he would have liked to keep that shooter, so looking to be a pretty clean sheet at this point. What's Caitlin gonna do?
This is where.
What would you do, Marcus?
I would call the hit.
How about it?
Just keep her clean at this point now,
Oh, I
since
would.
we're
I would.
halfway through clean.
Looks like she's
I would
calling
call
it.
the hit.
Hit. Maybe a roll in, hopefully.
And that is what she's calling.
Hopefully you can hit theirs out, get yours to stick. That's all you can ask for. Nice shot, Maddie.
Okay.
Really good shot there.
So Matt does his job, removes the stone.
Colby looking to play a clean end here as
So
well.
This is good for pace of play.
Sure is.
These guys are actually doing pretty good. The scrimmage sheet is still on their second end, and the TV sheet is moving.
The scrimmage sheet has a lot at stake here, so I can see why they take 2.5 hours to play.
Kobe's saying got a curl.
It's a little wide. Might click
Jimmy's
it,
gonna
just
lose
get it
that
out.
shooter.
Lose the shooter.
Ooh,
And whiff.
and this is why you make the hit.
Correct.
So now,
Yes, Doctor, they're probably banking time. We could make a rule that the finals are timed.
yeah, we talked about that. It'd be kind of fun, but yet probably not fair.
Probably not.
But would be fun.
All depends on the teams in it. It wouldn't matter for half of our teams. The other half would matter a little bit.
No timeouts called yet.
All right.
So Matt Malka hoping to put it in the house. Probably 8-foot-ish.
It's like heavy. Not with fresh ice, though.
Feels a little heavy.
Getting to good times here,
It's
folks.
got Ian
Slack.
sweeping for curl. Caitlin calls him off.
Big back of house if it stays.
She definitely wants this to stick around.
It would help.
It is not.
There it is. Digging in. Back 12.
Colby.
It's biting.
Fighter. That is all he needed to do to some degree.
Stick around.
Changes strategy towards the end.
It's a lot harder for Colby to blank the end now. He's going to have to play for his deuce.
Jimmy Gizmundo was his second chance at this shot on the wing. Got Kent on it, wants to hold the line. Uh-oh. Colby really wants Ken to hold the line.
Maybe he'll have the inside double.
Oh, could he?
Nope. That's a good shot, though, Jimmy.
He does get a nice
shot.
roll in.
Rolls almost over top of it. Good shot. Good sweeping by Kent there. Keep the line for him.
Caitlin again wants to hit.
She can sit two.
Up to 20 viewers. Anybody
Ooh.
outside of Michigan watching?
Do we have any Wisconsin viewers?
Ohio viewers, maybe.
Montana viewers?
Probably not.
Is there a curling club in Montana?
It's a great question I don't know the answer to. Probably should, but I don't know. the
Is
answer.
it going to be a little too?
He's striking for two.
All right.
It's a perfect shot.
Yes.
It's a 4 in the books. Good shot, Matthew.
And
Or
we
Ian.
are
How's Ian? Good shot, Ian.
Keeping the pace. Love it. Kent Elliott. His first shot.
Turning the favor.
Third end.
Jimmy on it. Jimmy off it.
Colby calls the sweepers off. Seems to like what he sees.
Looks a little wide to me.
Oh, way! Almost
Colby
gets
was calling the audible, trying to get the double the other way.
It's gonna come back. Watch. It's gonna be perfect.
That's my partner. Good call, Myron. Sorry, watching the other sheet. Ian looking to put a top 4 probably would be my guess.
Ian with his last stone.
It's pretty good. Great shot. Great shot. Perfect placement.
Probably leaves more of an opportunity for a double at this point than
It's a
where
long
it had
double,
been.
though.
Yeah, it's long, but
Oh, it does. It's a double.
so that's what Colby's calling for, looking for precise placement on this hit if possible.
That's the shot she called. She called for center line.
Kent with the out-turn, sweepers on it.
A little bit narrow.
Looks narrow, yeah.
They're keeping it though.
Yeah, he's going to roll out. Hoping he actually misses and gets the back one. Oh, no, rolled out.
So, Team Malka.
He'd actually been better. He'd have been better getting all the way by it and nose in the back one there. Just sticking around. Needed the rock in the rings there.
Terry Cressman clocking in from Indiana, just south of the Michigan line.
I think I just saw Terry up here, what, Saturday? Weren't you up here, Terry, for the friendly?
I don't think Terry was here.
Is Terry up here? No.
I don't remember seeing Terry. just south of Sturgis, right? If I remember correctly.
How, Indiana?
Probably just south of Sturgis.
Sounds about right. So Team Malka still just looking to replace something on the center line.
Yep. He's from Angola. He was here Thursday for the corporate.
That's where I just saw him. Okay. I knew I just saw you recently, Terry.
Angola. I've been to Angola many a time.
I have not, Joseph.
Sir for word.
You're only like half hour from there. Maybe 40 minutes.
And not a whole lot of reason to head down there.
I
They
bet
don't have
Terry
curling.
would beg to differ.
So, Terry,
Maybe
if
you
they
would.
had curling there, I'd curl down there.
Formerly from Sturgis.
Ooh, this one's a little...
It's a little wide, hanging a little wide, but she's going to stick around. She'll be in now, sitting two. That's good.
Kent and Colby talking about where's the best place to leave their stone.
I don't know if he's trying to double. I wouldn't think so. Colby needs really hit and stick.
Wouldn't a good call be to if you can get a little roll now over where then if they hit, then it could jam on that back, right?
You could hit and roll right over the top one. That's probably your best case scenario. Because then your opponent, in order to get rid of it, has to hit off center and potentially roll out and give you the chance for the blank. So he would like to roll right to center line.
But knowing Caitlin comfortable with draws, would she potentially just try to draw down to it at that point? Depending on where this ends up.
I doubt it. At that point, you give the chance of giving up a 3. She's up 2 or up 1. You gotta play a little more defensive.
So Colby's a little wide.
Looks
They're
wide.
looking for some curls.
Looks very wide.
They might be able to get the double.
I think he's gonna miss the rock altogether here. Ooh. Just like he played last week.
He did not miss a shot last week.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Colby, get rid of all his shots last week. Colby will figure it out.
Everybody look at the ice.
He will.
though.
Still early
He
on.
will.
Still early on. He's got to get
He'll
his
figure it out.
line down. So now where do you put this? Other side of the house? Or back
No,
to
I
the
would
center?
still. No,
Right
I'd
in the
still
line.
top
Center.
4. Top 4 right in the center. Make it a hard draw for Colby, or
Based on that line, I don't think that's where she's going. Is she
Right.
maybe trying to cover?
she might
her
be trying to
other
cover her
stone?
own. Yeah.
Give him the button to
I would
dare
rather,
him to.
I would rather be top 4 right on center line. Therefore, if he hits you, he's not going to be out counting the one in the back left, and that means he has to draw. But she may want Colby to have to hit, which is okay too. Because yeah, with this line, definitely looks like she's looking to kind of guard up or cover up that back one.
Or maybe put something in between them. Let's see. Caitlin Malka, final stone, third end.
Yeah, and if she does cover that up, you force a draw. So Colby can't hit and just stick.
Which is your goal right now for them is to force one. So you gotta make sure you're there.
Sweeper's trying to decide. It's coming back to their other stone.
It's gonna be in the
It's
rings.
gonna be a little shy.
It's just a little. Yep. It's about where she wanted. So she got it where she wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah.
We shot Caitlin. So Colby.
Peyton's father in the house watching the game.
Nice. How did? Oh, in the house, literally. Oh, there he is.
Literally.
He's videoing. I thought he was online. I was
He's
say hi,
our-
Dad.
He's our one live viewer in the stands.
This
So
place
our
is
one-
hopping tonight in Kalamazoo.
So Colby's got a, you know, it's a pressure shot.
It is.
You know, and it seems like just making the draw is the easiest thing in the world till it's the last shot of the end and you're drawn against 3.
Looks like he's using that one behind the tee of the back.
I was gonna say, with the ice he's taking, he's. I don't know that he's hoping to have backing, but he certainly is iced for backing, and usually
there
we
you
don't
go.
want to do that, but we'll see.
Sweepers are on it.
They're on it.
You definitely got to make sure it gets there. I think
It
it's
looks
got
there.
the weight. Yeah, it's got the
Definitely
weight.
there. If we can overcurl.
And now sweepers are off.
They're off. Yeah, they overswept it, I think, folks.
No.
They did.
Oh,
They overswept it quite a bit.
Oh, boy. That is not what they wanted. That is another 3 for blue. He just got caught in a tough spot there. So Team Malka, after giving up 2 in the first, is suddenly up 6-2 after 3.
Yeah. Team Nobar is going to step it up here in this fourth end. And that's going to start with Darren throwing some good guards and come arounds.
So in this position, are you throwing in the house?
Yes,
If you're the
every time.
opposing team?
Every
Yep.
time, I'd be right top 4.
Yep.
Looks like Caitlin called for a guard, but again, she plays a different game than I do, and it's served her very well. She's calling for the guard.
She knows her team.
She does.
Again, with the old school delivery of a little bit pick up of the rock.
Not many people do the old lift
No.
yet.
She's probably the only one in the club now. Garnet used to do that, right?
Garnet did, yes. As a
Oh,
kid,
boy, sweeper's got to go.
as a kid back in St. Paul, that's what we did. The lift delivery back in the 80s was the only way you could get the rock to the other end, quite frankly.
Right.
The ice is not like it is now. It was a lot heavier, and you needed that extra momentum to get it there.
So Colby gonna try to take advantage of that guard.
He's going in now. Yep.
Get in behind it. Darren last week was spot on playing lead.
So Darren's going to tap the guard here.
But narrow, yeah.
Which isn't all bad. They should be sweeping. They should be playing for split guard here. And they just, at that point, you got it. If you can split those guards, you're okay. For Colby right now, two corner guards would be perfect.
We have some viewers from Wisconsin.
Nice. Jeff? Is Jeff watching?
Yep, the Cook
All
family.
Howdy,
right.
Jeffrey.
Hello,
Amy,
Cook family.
Sawyer, maybe Savannah.
I'll have to meet Amy and Savannah and the rest someday, but I've met Jeffrey. He's
They
a good
are
man.
The hostess with the mostest. For us, at least, when we head over to Wisconsin, we appreciate the hospitality, and it's a family that loves curling. Both kids playing pretty high level.
Yes, I heard.
And-
Great season for the kids. Awesome. Congratulations, Colt family.
Joe and I had the opportunity to play there about a month ago with our skip from Monday, Ryan Larson, and we were fortunate
Come
enough
around,
to win
Colby.
where
Come around.
Ryan grew up in Poinette.
2 of the 5 clubs knocked off.
Yeah, we've got a goal of winning spiels in all 5 of these little curling. Well, they're not all little, but there's 3 2-sheeters in this one county in Wisconsin. I think a
Right.
3-sheeter and a 4-sheeter, if I remember correctly. So I think we're going to try next year to maybe play Arlington, which is the end of January.
Arlington reported. I'd like to finish off in Partyville.
So Colby opting for the hit.
On it. Did they get by the guard? Get by the guard?
And they did not. So really the last thing Team Novar, I think, is looking for is a clean sheet out in the guard end of things, and really playing right into Team Malka's strengths right now.
Colby needs rocks in the rings there, so playing hits is... If you can make them, it's good, but it's tough to make those perfect, so you just need to get rocks. He's got some hooked guards up there. Quite frankly, the ones in the top 12 are guards for him, essentially. He needs to come around those and use
Yep.
that to his
So
advantage.
Caitlin's trying to beat him to that punch.
She sure is. And after playing them last week, trust me, they know how to make this shot. They did it many times. It's pretty impressive how many shots they made.
So I think we made a decision, at least a verbal decision with Colby, that whoever loses in the semifinals from now on has to announce the finals match.
There you go. Sounds good. That's not all bad there for Caitlin, right? You're
Yep.
covering the entire top of the house. But again,
Right, all
Colby,
three are in.
it'd be nice if Colby could get behind those, but it's tough.
Yeah, he's thinking
It's
like,
tough.
boy. And then there's taps available for blue. Sure. They're no longer are they connected.
Yeah, try him.
Peter asked if there was another 5 rock violation.
Oh. Valid question.
There was when Darren. Well, he took out his own stone. He took out his own.
Yeah,
dart.
you just take out your
You could take your own dart out. So
It's called the peel of shame. I've had to do it before.
well, I don't think he was
not
trying
fun.
to do it. Is the problem?
I'm just saying, I've had to do the peel of shame, so I know
Oh.
you can take your own rock
Joe
out.
Gillish has had to do the peel of shame.
Oh, I had many a time.
All right, Jimmy's Gizmundo, hoping to hit something blue.
Doctors say it's
Hard to miss blue out front here.
I think he's going to get
Hopefully
one
he
of
gets
them.
to roll in the right spot
He's
here.
looking to get 2, and I think 2. Okay.
Okay, it's not horrible.
And
I don't hate that, as they like to say in curling.
it is a curling
Good
phrase.
shot, Jimmy.
So welcome Tom Dieter, another longtime club member. Ryan, is your dad watching? Curious, probably not. I'm guessing he has zero interest in watching Colby and play against the Malkas, but he does like curling. So Matt, I didn't get to see, is this a tap call?
Nope.
Okay. I'll be trying to come in under yellow.
Might split and roll
Yep,
under.
they're going for plan B now. Looking for, the tap.
It's a pretty good shot, really. Continues to keep the whole top side congested with blue.
Yes,
Makes that-
yes, Tom, we're saying that you're old. We're all old.
Tom Dieter.
Dieter, yep.
Sorry, Tommy.
I called him a longtime club member, and that equated to him calling himself old. You could have started when you were 15, Tom, and you'd still be young, but
You've given it away, Thomas. You've given it away.
Oh, Ryan doesn't think his dad's watching.
So Colby looking for the
Stop
hit.
throwing hits. Colby, stop throwing hits.
So Marcus doesn't love the call here with the lead that they have.
I'll
right?
say this: when you're down by 4 or 5 and you're throwing hits, the other team is happy as can be.
Right.
It's as simple as it gets, right? If Colby draws in the other side, right, he's hitting this side, and he might make the hit and roll. That's one of the tougher shots. The draw, he can throw anywhere from top 12 to back 12 and be in better shape than if he rolls out. So it's just typically it's easier to make that draw into the rings. That's the reason why. You need rocks in the rings right now if you're yellow.
So Jimmy hoping to get this hit and roll.
He's running wide. Hopefully, at least if he noses it. Yeah, see, and again, it doesn't mean he makes the other shot, but it's just tough. It's tougher to hit and roll to the right spots. It's easier to draw. So that's why whenever you're up in a game, and they're up, what, 5? 4. You're up 4. You immediately want to force the other team to making hits.
So Blue really getting a collection of stones in the house, and
I've got one right here as soon as we open the door.
Well, I'll fish it out.
Yeah, I already brought it up, but that door got locked on me. Thanks, Joe.
so Blue is fully content to just keep piling them in here.
Yeah.
Probably
so
maybe a
should-
tap on.
I think they're
on her own,
calling
or
the
just-
tap. I would have.
or just a draw.
I would have probably called the draw on the other way, right? She's got this side already covered, right? I would have drawn the other way, just to try and throw something in the top of the 12-foot or 8-foot there. Really cut down Colby's chances to get in there.
This one's got, I think, a fair amount of weight.
It does, but he's trying to pull tap. I think it's about the right weight for tap.
And it's starting to check.
He's got to hit it at an angle. But even at the angle, it's going to leave the draw open a little bit. So it's a good shot. But again, I would tell you, it's easier to throw the draw than it is to make a perfect tap even. But that's a pretty good dump. Pretty good shot there. Dead buried.
You calling a tap or you drawing?
Right now?
Yes.
No, I'm absolutely drawing. Drawing into the house. If Colby can get the top
Ben
four-
Levy in the house.
Hey, Benny.
Hello, Ben Levy.
I don't. So Colby's throwing hits. Colby's in hit mode here. But
How did Ben? How did Jenny do out in Maine? You know, when you played in the mixed double finals last week, Jenny was on a plane headed to Maine.
Probably that the shooter, if I miss it, is level 1.
so they're throwing, he looks like he's trying to throw a run back double. Tough shot to execute.
No, we're on the guard again.
At least got one out of there. So he opened up the front half. That's good.
Yep. All right. Jenny made it to the B semifinals. The Rose Hall family. Who's that?
Rose Hall. Hello, Rose.
This old guy will start watching after he finishes the dishes. So, who? Oh, I'm assuming that's Jason Hall.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, yes. So, looks like Caitlin's trying to throw in probably top 12, top 8. Right on center line.
A little further than she was hoping for.
I don't know where she tapped, but that's a pretty good shot.
Yep, yep.
That's a pretty good
Carried
shot. Not even Colby noses it. You know, he's still sitting third shot, so I think Colby really needs. There you go. There we go. There we go. He needs a draw in. That's a good call. Just draw in there. He's not. He's got a chance to still get 2 or 3 here. Throw some rocks into the 4-foot. Now the blue rocks are guards for him, quite frankly.
Oh, Ben Levy in the house.
Yes.
And the Rose Hall house.
And the Rose Hall family. You know who that is?
I do.
Mr. Jason J. Hall is one of our founding members as well. Thank you for checking in, Jason. We love you.
He's also old.
And Jason will be broadcasting on the broadcast team tomorrow evening. They will be broadcasting the Tuesday night blackjack final.
Really good shot here, in my opinion. Great shot. They're sitting dead buried. Whether their shot rock or not isn't that as important, but they're dead buried behind the blue rocks, 6-8 feet
really
away.
just going to want to draw to the button, isn't she?
Yeah, Caitlin's going to want to just draw right in there, or draw all the way down to that back yellow one.
Onto it, at least
Right down to the yellow one. She's just trying to outcount it.
21 viewers. We're at a new high. Call the kids. Call your wife. Jump on. The sweet sounds of another beverage for Joe Gillish.
Enjoying day 1 of vacation.
Ah, yes. Joe, where are you flying out of tomorrow?
Not flying, we are driving.
Wow. Okay. What is that? I'm going to guess. Hold on. You know how I like to guess distance.
Right. Okay, so we're visiting my friend in Alexandria, Virginia. So we're staying there tomorrow night.
Well, help me a little bit on how far Alexandria is from Washington, D.C.
Across the street.
It's right there?
It's
Yeah,
there.
pretty much.
All right,
It is
then
there.
I'm going to say you have a 9.5-hour drive.
9 hours, 49 minutes.
Yes. Solid.
You scooch
So-
a teeny bit, so I'm going to have to use this little facility more than you. So. Thank you.
So the GPS says we're hoping to make it in 9.5.
It's evidently clear that Marcus Blatter is Marcus Gleason, Marcus Blatter. That is what I should call him, because he's got a small bladder. And he's gone. So we could talk all the smack about Marcus. Feel free to roll your smack talk in about Marcus right now. They do need a switch. They want to get it in.
You gotta go.
Gotta go. Very nice. Very nice shot. Really put some pressure on Colby. It's undercover. Colby Colby.
Under cover and under pressure.
Yeah, Colby's got a decision to make. Is he tries some form of a downweight hit? He probably needs to deal with that at some point, but is this the shot he does it? He's got 2 shots left. Marcus, he missed a really nice draw by Caitlin.
Yeah, great shot.
Top of the 4.
Yep.
Little Barry.
Great spot. Tough to get rid of it without losing your shooter.
Making Colby
Colby's kind of
decide
got to
what
decide
he
if he's
can
going to
do.
draw around or try and tap and roll.
I think draw around.
Yeah, I think draw around
Like
right now.
He's thinking about the.
I think
Thinking
draw
maybe
around.
a T-line tap on what I'm seeing the.
If you know, or you can nose it and double them both out, but that doesn't get you shot, maybe?
Well, they're sitting second shot, right? Unless they may not be. No, they're not. Wow. Ooh,
All right,
he's
so
in
if you
trouble.
nose that, that doubles out and then you stick, and then you just have to worry about that back one.
They
then.
can't
He's
nose
in
it.
big trouble.
You can't get to nose.
What? No, you nose the guard and then split them out.
Oh, that. I see. Yeah, there might actually be a. I mean, it's a dangerous shot, but there is potentially a triple there. I mean, it is desperate times to some degree.
As Sawyer Cook always told me, plain and plain out, the triple is always there, whether or not you can make it.
I don't know that he would be second count if he did that.
I don't think he's second count.
I
so.
think you nose and split in live third.
And this is why we played quick earlier, so the
But-
decisions like this could be made at this point.
I'm also sitting up here and not down there playing,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe
It's a lot easier up here.
maybe my shot calling is not the best.
I don't disagree with this.
Doctor asking about the double for first and third.
At this point, Colby needs some misses. It wouldn't be the worst thing to actually draw all the way back to that back blue one, tap it back a little bit, roll, and sit second and third. And he's got to hope for a miss, and then he can tap the top blue one out.
Based on that ice, I think you're exactly right. I think that's the
Yeah,
call.
you got. I mean, he's down 4. You got to hope for a miss. It's tough to get a deuce here. It's possible, but it's tough.
So Colby now more than ever needs to find his weight.
You don't want to always play to the back of the house here, but as I think Joe said, desperate times call for desperate measures.
5-ender in the third in our exhibition game.
Wow. I guess all that thinking paid off. They're catching up now, though.
They are catching up. And they were like,
Gotta go. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's lighting his curling. It's lighting his
it's
curling.
starting to move. It's starting to move.
Yeah,
a
it's
little
just
too
too
late,
much,
I
yeah.
think.
Tough spot. Okay.
Well,
So if you're
Is it open?
Caitlin, do you guard that now? Because that is. Boy.
it was loaded to hit out.
Yeah, but even if you hit it, the best he gets right now. Yes, you probably guard it. Guard that. If you are just bisecting the left side, the outside of the yellow rock, you're taking away the hit, you're taking away the draw.
I think based on the ice I see, that's probably where she
Yeah,
wants
roughly,
to be.
yeah. She just wants to be off center line a little bit. Take away the draw for Colby, and take away the hit.
Can you see anything or no?
Caitlin Molka, last stone, fourth end. Big stone. Could be
Got a long way to come back.
could be
I
in
think we're what they
line
want.
to
I think that'll
steal
curl.
2. Yep, looking
should
for a
curl.
little curl here.
That should be pretty good.
Going
That's
at
pretty
her
good.
husband to help Steve.
That's pretty good.
That's a
That
I
pretty
think
much
she left the outside draw open, though. The hit's gone, but she left the outside draw. So Colby's got to draw around, try and get full 4 foot on the outside there.
Kent's still looking at the yellow. Potentially there is an in-turn. I mean, they're looking back at that triple that we talked about. I mean, at this point,
I don't know if he needs to make the triple. I think you just need to double them out
if
for two.
they makes the triple,
It's a for sure
it's
two, but I think
two
it's
for two. Well, even the. We determined if that yellow is out counting the blue.
that's
I'm
a
almost certain it would not.
From
He
here,
knows
yellow
it's-
looks like it's second.
So Colby's got a big decision. Is he going to take one and hope to outplay in the final
No.
four ends?
It might be there, so why not try it, huh?
Yeah.
Because actually, if he makes it, I think he rolls a little bit and would probably outcount the outside blue for three. I mean, so it's
Team decision.
This is really the shot of the game for Team Novar.
if he's trying this. It's all or nothing. If he doesn't make this, you're pretty much shaken because you're down 6.
Tom Dieter says to tell Colby that C7 yellow is a cutter.
Thanks, Thomas. We'll yell it down right now.
Too late. He's already thrown it.
He's got C8 in his hand.
And Mike Doctor thinks the double on the blues is there, and that's what they're going for.
We're going for more than a double. No more than a triple here. Double are you no good.
Yeah, double gets you one for sure.
One for sure, probably two.
I don't think about 2. No, you got the other.
We don't know on those ones in the back.
I'm pretty sure unless I am way off, that blue is out counting the back yellow.
You're way off.
Am I really?
I don't. Just judging by the look from here.
From here, you're 100% right, Joe. Until I looked at that, I thought yellow was way ahead of
Well,
it.
here we go. Here it is. This
Funny
is
thing with curling, it works itself out.
Right.
Usually. Huge shot.
Looks okay.
They seem to be okay
He's wide.
with it.
He's wide. He's going to hit his own yellow. And give up 2. 1, 2. Yeah, he's calling for 2, as I thought.
Oh, that's illegal.
It's not now.
Not now.
No, it's not. Go for 1 or 2. Did Ian just say 1 or 2? I don't know what he called.
Yep. We will wait for the scoreboard to be flipped. So just to be clear, I've always wondered about. I was told by somebody that when you're looking at the stones, you can't put something down to judge how close it is, right?
You're not allowed to use measuring devices during the end.
Until you decide
Until
you need
it's
a
over.
measuring device.
Like unless there's a biter bar.
Biter bar. You can use a biter bar.
Sure.
Simply determine if it's in or out of the ring so that you can hit it out. So you knock
You
it out
can't
of
use
play.
something of your own to say, I think we're a little closer by my broom head.
You're not supposed to use your broom head to determine, hey, I think we're closer because my broom head's closer. You're not supposed to do that.
That's what I've been
Does that
told,
mean-
but I appreciate
Does that mean
the
it doesn't happen?
confirmation.
No.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to do that.
We'll just pretend that Kent didn't do that. They're trying to move the pace of play
Well,
along.
Ken did it after.
Ken did it when it's totally fine. Once the end's over, you can use any device you want.
Yeah, if you're not, it's
He
not
was using
affecting
that.
your shot.
He was using that to determine whether or not you needed the measuring device. You shouldn't be doing it before the end is over.
Oh, you could do it to determine if you need
At that point, if you want to, if you want to use that, you're.
After
Oh,
the
I
last
thought-
rock
I
has
thought-
been thrown.
Oh, I thought you couldn't ever use anything
No.
until you say.
At
"All
that
right,
point, you're just trying to make anything, like you're using anything you can to determine who's closer when the end is over. You can use your broom or anything.
Okay.
You just can't do it in the middle of the end.
Okay,
When you don't know. Like earlier,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
could have looked at that and said,
I
oh, we're
understand.
closer because of it.
that's good to know.
Yep. Here goes Ian. The big question, folks. Was blue closer
Here
than yellow for a 2
comes,
or
here
a 1?
Comes, and it's for a 2.
Two.
Marcus was correct.
Man.
Amazing those old eyes were able to see that.
Trust me, I agree with Joe. From this angle, I thought yellow all the way, and I looked down here and thought, oh,
Yeah,
no.
we're in a unique vantage point about 15 feet above the ice at a little bit of an angle.
All right.
Colby playing out to the wings, it looks like.
Yeah.
He's going the old-fashioned deuce. He's trying to get the old-fashioned deuce. Go to the wings, set up a guard,
Joe's favorite shot. And I'm guessing he would like this in play.
Yeah, yes, he would.
Oh no. Yeah, things are going sideways for Team Novar here. They still have 4 ends to make. They got to make one heck of a recovery at this point.
Way better than I would do.
All right, Jen with their second shot. They're still Team Malka. They don't. I mean, they just keep throwing those guards. They're just good.
Guards, love it.
They're just.
In fairness, Caitlin did call for a top 12 there. Jen was about 6 feet short. This time she's gonna draw right around probably top 4.
Jen is so used to the guard.
Yeah, right.
She, sometimes that happens with the leads. They are so.
She's got it down pat.
Break the guard. They try to raise it up into it.
So that's really probably the last thing.
When you're up like this,
wants, right?
You do not want a double stack guards in the center.
That
now,
is the way.
In fairness, it's around the center, so it does make it harder to score multiple because they're center guards. But yeah, you don't want guards when you're up by.
So Colby needs to start piling them in behind us, right?
At this point, he has to. He has to beat them to the spot. It would have been nice to have the one in the corner, like he tried just called for. Right?
So we might see our first peel of shame if.
I doubt it.
No,
I have a feeling we'll just go right around.
Just keep coming at him.
I've watched her play right around, and trust me, it works.
Jason Hall says in-end measuring came up last time. Maybe that's something we need our league managers to bring up at the beginning of the season.
In-end measuring is against the rules, folks.
Not part of the spirit of curling.
Visual only. He's on the guard.
On the guard.
Everything's curling on.
Oh, hey.
Blame the ice.
The right side of this, he's got some corner guards. They got some corner guards. It's not bad. It truly isn't. I know Darren doesn't like his shot, but corner guards is good. Split that.
They've got 3 guards now to work with.
They've got a lot of guards out front, some around the corners, so they've got some options to play with. Get that been in. That'd be great, right? You got it. You can't put them out.
Congratulations to Jason Hall and his team for winning the Sandlot League last evening.
Nice. Way to go, Jay Bird. Jason J. Hall.
There we go.
We're now watching the other rec game going on. So this one will settle up in the back 12 here. Not bad. Rocks in play, always good for blue. Trust me. Caitlin knows how to do it. They've done good with that.
She will be a force to reckon with.
Yes.
Up to 23 viewers we are. Who's clocked in here recently that hasn't spoken up on the chat yet? Let us know who's on. If you haven't, let us know.
So like when I watch it, I don't think I can comment. I'm not a YouTube subscriber. Yeah.
Of the channel?
Oh, I am at the channel. Is that all it takes?
Yeah.
For some reason I seem to struggle to make comments.
We know.
I can message.
We know. Trevor has had trouble. I bet they're watching and not able to.
How's it going, Trev?
I bet they're
My
watching.
favorite third in the world. Wow.
Your team Novar, you need to start getting guards and getting rocks behind it, right?
They do, yeah.
There's. I think we all at this table can safely say there's times and nights you just
don't have
not
it.
your night. And so far, unless something dramatically changes, I hate to say it for Team Novar, but it's kind of one of those nights.
And in
you
fairness,
can survive when one of your players is kind of missing some shots, but it becomes tough when 2 and 3 and sometimes all 4 missed shots. We've been there. We've all been there.
we have all been there.
Yes.
And in fairness,
That's why we're watching.
And in fairness to Team Malka, they're playing. They're doing what they need to do. They keep putting rocks in play. They may not be perfect on every shot, but they're making most of their shots, and they're doing a great job.
And they just did it again.
Yes, they did. Another rock in play. At some point, you got to deal with that one, and they just keep putting them in play.
I agree, Ryan. Team Nobar did use up all their good shots last
I've
week.
been trying to hold that in my back pocket.
That sounds like sour grapes if I ever heard it.
But I agree, Ryan.
This is not the team we
We
played
love you,
last
Ryan.
week. This is not the team we played last week.
Oh,
In fairness, we didn't play.
Ryan's been waiting to say that for a while, I'm sure.
But you know, it's
I
one
can
of
say
the-
this. Team Mocha, this is the team we saw last week. They made every shot.
Yeah, this
They
is,
played very well against us. They
but,
are
you know,
deserving.
I think what's cool about this, and we all agree, is that there's
A new champion in Kalamazoo.
well, and there's becoming more and more parity in our Monday night league, and
I would
think
agree.
it's great.
It's
I mean,
amazing. It's
Every
awesome.
every team can beat every other team,
That is true.
and that's a healthy league when that happens.
It is. Like I said, Caitlin played as a kid, as a junior. She was a very competitive curler. She does a great job. Her husband Matt kind of came along over the last 10 years, and he's doing great. Ian, a new curler to our club, helping him out. Jen's been here for a long time. They're doing a great job and well deserving.
Yep, they did a lineup switch about mid-season, I think, changed a lot for their dynamic of their team.
Oh, did they? So Ian moved to Vice and Matt to second, or?
Yeah, and Jen holding the room for
Okay.
Caitlin.
I gotcha. Yeah, nice.
And I'm honestly, Caitlin just learning how Ian plays, right?
Sure,
As
certainly.
a skip, getting a new player takes.
Here it is again.
Yeah, they're really making it tough.
They're just not missing.
Team Nowhere.
That's good. Just rocks and play now.
Like Doctor with the No Miss Mulka moniker that maybe needs to be thrown
Right.
out. Chad Aberg here. Oh, clocking in from Nevada. We have a Nevada viewer.
Vegas,
How about
Vegas.
that?
Hey, buddy, how's it going down at Vegas?
Boy, be careful out there.
We've had this discussion, Chad. Be safe.
What happens in Kalamazoo stays in Kalamazoo, but I don't know what happens in Vegas.
Lori's team, Malta. There we go. Yeah, there is a new big dog in the house.
Who is?
Lori.
Lori Rensselaer.
Oh, nice.
So we've got a nice representation of.
We have, how many? 23?
We're going to waffle in between
24.
22, 23, 24.
We're not below begging here, folks. Oh, hey there. Hey, a hit and roll. Good shot. Good shot by Kent. Attaboy, Kent. A nice hit and roll. Real good chance to get a 2 or 3 here now. Got a lot of hooked cards. Oh,
A little exposed.
I did shoot. I thought it was dead buried. Okay.
Wouldn't you hit that?
Yes, 100%. Would never even be a question. But again, this is their game.
They're playing
They just
big.
keep throwing the rocks in play. So Jen Jones, many of you know Jennifer Jones. This is the type of game she plays. Rocks in the rings. She puts pressure on all the time. And this is the style of play that Caitlin plays. She puts rocks in play.
Well, they've been making draws. Why stop?
Absolutely. You
Why
suddenly
stop
throw a
doing the
hit.
shot you're making?
If she misses that hit or something goes wrong, right, you could accidentally push that hit back into the back blue one.
So this
Even if
is-
she throws a guard, she's okay here.
Yeah, which that ends up what happened.
It did, yeah. She's fine there. It does open the door for Colby. Again, if you're Caitlin, he has no yellows in play, he can't score. So she's left that yellow in play for now. Colby's going to play some kind of a hit and roll. If he can hit and roll the other way. Right now he's got 2 sitting there.
Yep, Marique.
Hi, Marique.
Marique
Hi,
is
Trev.
watching. Trevor's not. He's,
Wow,
he's got a
Trev.
work dinner.
Whatever, Trev. Oh, wait.
In Florida.
Is Trevor in Key West? All right, we'll forgive you, Trevor. Trevor announced to me last week, after we lost our game, that he wouldn't be here for the finals had we won. So,
I heard that too.
thank you for waiting till after the game, Trevor. We appreciate that. It didn't matter in the long run.
Little role reversal. You're never around during the playoffs. It's
True.
amazing you were here this year.
Very true. Hey, my son's out of high school sports. I'm good.
All right. Probably trying to take that.
Yeah, this,
Blue out.
Yeah, if you could hit and roll, it'd be great. This would be great.
Light.
we do need
Does
to
look
make-
very light.
No, I think can they
It's
hold
light. It's
They're
light.
honest.
it? I think they
It's
can
light.
hold it.
Better holding it, you need to get it out of the rings. It's barely enough to get
They
there.
are not.
You're gonna crash.
Oh, they.
Oh.
But again, you need to get out of the rings, and it's not.
Yeah, maybe this was not
That's
enough
too
weight.
Just need a little more weight.
Now
Right
a
on.
guard's probably not a terrible thing for weight, though, right? Plug
Absolutely.
that hole.
Absolutely.
27. That might be a new
Wow,
record.
oh boy.
27?
27. Well, Dan and I are two of them, but
Yeah, that's true. We are two of them. 25.
Still probably more than we were at.
No, sometimes Team Culver's rolls in close to 30.
Would you stop advertising for the non-paying people?
Listen,
How about Discover Kalamazoo or Steensma or the Gleaton Agency?
keep throwing them out there.
We need to not advertise for the people who don't pay us money. Some of us paid some money for these advertising slots.
Caitlin probably just throwing a guard here, right?
Would you like to tell us a little bit about the Gleaton Agency?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, well, there you go. That was your chance.
That's your job. You should have a read, a 30-second read here.
Well, that's something we can talk about.
Well, our programming director didn't give us.
Exactly.
Well,
You know,
we had really.
at least if you got money from Culver's, I would understand it.
We did.
We got gear.
But you don't.
We got gear.
And a free
We got
dinner.
gear. And a free. Oh, there you go.
It's just fun to say to irritate people like you.
Oh, it's great. Oh, hey. And there's the Mimic Agency, advertised once again. Proud sponsor of the Extra End League.
Little over curl. Does that give the down weight
It does, yes.
tap ability? So Colby does have a chance here.
He's got a
now.
chance. He's got a chance for 2 or 3. He's got it. Well, Kobe has 2 shots, right?
That's more
Yeah.
buried than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's absolutely there.
Yeah.
So if he hits it, he'll roll off to the edge.
The way it's throwing tonight, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's going. I
Yeah,
thought I
he's
was
going
looking
back
at the
to
yellow as
no,
a
he's going
tap,
back.
but yep.
So the tap is there for sure. He just needs to make sure he has enough to get it out to the full 12. So he sits 3. He can roll off 4 feet, just stay in the 8 foot. So Colby's got a chance to score big here. This is a big shot. He can be right back in it with this. And then Caitlin will throw her draw right to the 4 foot and ruin everything, which is what she's done, at least against me and tonight.
I don't think.
He's throwing probably board weight. I guess it's a board weight hit.
Boy, that
He's
seems
just trying to tap
light.
it back. It's not light. Okay. It's just whether or not he has the right line. It looks tight.
Give me on it.
Feels light.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's all over the yellow. Gosh, it's over the top blue. Even worse.
Opened it up.
Thank
No.
you, Joe. Positive man.
I mean, he's maybe lucky he hit that. I think he was going to clip his own, and maybe
Even if he clips his own, he probably still stays in for counting. You'd have been
Right.
better off hitting his yellow. He puts his top yellow back 8 and his shot rock back 8.
So is Caitlin going to try to
I'm guessing
throw
she's
that guard
guarding.
again?
She's guarding, yeah. She's just guarding. She's in a good spot.
Hopefully she's taking a little more ice this time.
She needs the guard here because the hit is there for 2 or 3.
Hopefully out of some fresh ice, so being a guard.
Oh, see, Tom Dieter again. C7, cut a rock.
You're right.
I'm going to keep that, put that note in my...
Put in our rock book, Tom. Thank you.
I do have a rock book.
I
Well,
do
Ryan
not.
told me.
I do
It's gonna
not.
change.
Yeah, that's what Ryan said. He said, as soon as they scratch the rocks, it means nothing.
Probably.
I've got no rock book. I can't remember from shot to shot, so there's no reason to do that. She looks a little wide. It's got to curl a lot.
And desperately trying to sweep it over.
Yeah, it's got to curl a lot. I think the shot's going to be there for Colby.
They do get a little curl at the end.
Not enough. I think the shot's there for Colby to make it 2 or 3.
Still another rock to make it more intimidating, but
If it didn't get past that yellow, it doesn't matter. I don't think it's there.
It does not impact.
So he's got the shot for 3. Colby has a shot for 3. Same exact shot he just threw,
but better.
but better. As I tell my team all the time, same shot, hopefully better results.
But now, if Colby doesn't know that C7 is a cutter, could this be impacting his ice that his
100%.
ice is giving him right now?
So Tom, If he floats wide, we know you're 100% right. C7's a cutter. Experiment underway.
I did make a note about a rock
definitely there.
that I think was on sheet C. Let me see.
I have no idea.
Kobe with the final throw.
KCC Stone Intel. Sheet C, Blue Stone 1 is slow. That's what I wrote.
They're not.
One? Really?
That's what I wrote.
Holding it.
No, he did it. Get out. Oh, he didn't get the 3. Oh, he's hit it so flush he didn't get the 3.
You got the 2 though.
You got 2. It's great. I don't know if he got 2. I think he only got 1. Yeah, he did 1.
Yeah.
That just curled more than I expected, I think. Oh, what a great try.
Mark it down that C8 is a cutter as well.
What a great try. Sad that just... I don't think they guessed that would stuff it.
And that's why we say it's a stupid game.
As
when it doesn't go well for you.
The namesake of the league, Mr. Ekstrand, used to say it's an unruly of a game. I need another Bud Light. You need one?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
You need one.
There you go. Now you're talking. All right, 3-8. After the 5th end, Team Novar looking to steal some points now. With Darren Ray with his first shot. Looking for that tight center guard. Hopefully come around afterwards for a second shot. Start stealing some points. Just telling our viewers that Team Novar needs to start stealing some points now.
Yep, they're running out of ends.
They're going to hope that Jen leaves it out a little bit. They can hit and roll under cover. Now, a little narrow. They're calling for line already. Looks light too. Call them off. Just let it curl. Oh, it might hog. Mustn't picked.
Huh. Yeah, we know what that means.
Kobe's going for another guard.
Yeah.
Guards are how you score points.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do. Actually, that's better for Team Malka that did hog than getting just across the hog line.
Yeah, you want that in. With a 5-point lead, yeah, you just want all rocks in the house, not guards.
Yeah, you want that one?
Looks pretty good.
Oh, good. Thank you.
It wasn't a Guinness, so there wasn't a problem.
Thanks, sir.
If we could have brought a different one, you wouldn't have taken it.
Darren Ray, looks like a good shot. You got to go.
In that case, what do you want?
I'm good.
Mine. Say the bean. Bud Light. Say the bean. Say the bean.
Before we go, I just wanted to throw out to one of our sponsors, Tim Hortons.
Yes.
You know, Tim's, I always like to say, always fresh isn't just a saying, it's a way of life.
I like that. Good job. Represent.
Do you have a slogan that we can?
Yeah. Educators only or something.
Oh, jeez. Buy from me.
Call the Wheat Agency. We love you.
Darren with a great start. John's going to come up short again.
It is good. Now, there, they did it for him. I still think more guards for stealing.
Yeah,
but they just gave him another one.
That's not what Team Malka wanted. I expect an appeal of shame for
Yeah.
Matt coming up.
We will see.
See what Jimmy Guzmundo. Surprised you're not coming around the other way.
Ryan. It wasn't. It almost was.
It almost was. It was for
It wasn't quite.
Also looks a little light.
Sir.
You're welcome, sir.
You gotta go all the way. You gotta go.
It's our last bit of Kalamazoo curling stuff for the year.
Get it in, boys.
That's
Get it
good.
in. There you go.
Hey, yellow's looking good.
Looks like the ice is starting to break down, so we're getting some slower times.
I'll have to time one. The last one I timed was what, the third end? No, second end. That's 13:66.
Oh, you're not gonna want to time this one.
Hit? Nope, you're right. You're right about that. Thank you, Joseph. What time Matt's hits? See what it is here. Hog to hog, folks.
Definitely got
And
some
let
weight.
it go.
This should be about a 9 or 10.
I'm going to guess about 8. 8.9. Great shot by Matt.
Real nice.
Another 2 rocks. Good job.
I used to play with T Malka on Friday nights, and that was when I learned hog to hog hit times.
Okay.
That's what they worked on.
Yeah.
Matt and Caitlin.
Like I said, Caitlin played
Married
competitive as a junior out in the East Coast. She knows it. She knows the game.
10-second hits, 9-second hits, and I'm like, what in the world?
For those of you watching, the best thing about that is it helps the skip to know the time that you're throwing it. So if you throw a different time, meaning throwing it faster or slower, it'll curl more. So if you know a consistent time, and she's calling for a 10, and you throw the 10, she knows about what it will curl. So it helps to call the game. It helps to know how much ice to give you. That's the importance of that. Colby's still in good shape here still. If he can get through there, get through the port.
They're sweeping.
Yeah, a little light, but if it touches the top 12, even it's not bad. If it just touches the 12, he's all right.
You gotta go. Here we go.
That's Colby sweeping 7 feet in front of the rock. Good job. Did good, Colby.
Sitting too high, is that what you want in this situation?
No, it's not bad at all. Right? You need guards. They have guards. They have racks up the top of the 4 foot or 12 foot. So
it's those outlying ones, the biting ones that can add up.
They can. Now, the tough part is he doesn't have hammer, so it's not ideal. But it's not a bad spot to be. Right? She's hitting. If this hit is a little off, it's possible they slide into the back side of the rings, right? So it's not a bad spot to be.
A lot of heat.
Matt slid out a little wide from what I could see, and
I think he's got
getting
enough.
Drifting.
He's going to get just enough, I think, here to get rid of it.
And that's fine.
But still, Colby now can draw around again. The benefit of that is, with them being in the top half of the rings, right? They're having to deal with it, and yet there's still guards out front. So Colby has a chance. Fine, make them hit some hits, but eventually you want to come in and hopefully you can bury deep and not have to worry about them ticking you out.
On it rather quickly.
You must think it's light.
Doesn't look.
Well, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Look, it's got a curl, if anything.
It does. Looks like it's got a curl.
They switched.
Yeah, he's checking up. I think we're going to be in a very similar spot. Wow, that almost stopped dead.
Wow. That's a great shot. Good job, Ted.
I'm going to get it. Well, this isn't going to be a draw.
Still putting up a fight here.
They are, absolutely.
They are not rolling over.
It just takes one end, right?
Yeah, just a 5.
Score 3 or 4, and then all of a sudden now you're kind of back in it.
They are back in it. If they get a deuce here, they'd be in great shape.
Yeah.
Well, better shape than they are, let's say that.
Better than they were.
Maybe not great, but better than they were. I got a text from Marie that said Trevor is getting updates from her on a regular as he's at a dinner. Thank you for Marie for keeping Trev updated.
Kind of want to.
So here you go. There's the miss they needed. Oh, So unfortunate for Team Novar.
Oh boy.
Sometimes the
Now your guards are almost gone, and you just got one of them out. So
Club level play at its best.
Exactly.
So take this opportunity to mention our sponsor, Steensville Lawn and Power Equipment. Steensville Lawn and Power Equipment is Southwest Michigan's premier outdoor power equipment dealer, and their family's been treating West Michigan and Southwest Michigan for 40 years with serving their Michigan equipment needs. Steensville carries the industry's top brands, including John Deere, Exmark, Steel, Generac generators, Toro, Western plows, and more. Whether you're looking to purchase new equipment, parts, or need service work completed in your current equipment, their staff is there to help. Steensma Power Equipment.
And the rock is on the way.
How does one get a hold of Steensma?
Hold on. Rock and play. Okay, now finish.
If you need power equipment, feel free to reach Steensma Power Equipment online or call them at 269-375-6476 at their Kalamazoo location. They also have a Battle Creek location and a Plainwell location.
Nice. I like it. I like it. By the way, to represent the sponsors, thank you very much. Honest to goodness, I don't even know if I have one.
You're looking your own up now.
Yeah.
Our sponsor Gleaton is looking to see if he has a slogan
I don't
or
think
information
I-
on his website. All right, we've got the hit.
Mimic, the educated choice. Thank you very much.
So you're trying to hit and stick here, right?
You're hoping to just get rid
Absolutely.
of
Hit and
stones
stick or
more
get rid,
than
yeah,
anything.
get rid of a stone, but hit and stick's great. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Now again, the only thing wrong with that is you do leave a guard, right? So he can draw around it. But
Draw
I'll go
around
the other
either
way,
way, right?
Go around either way, yep. Whatever he's more comfortable with. But that's a really good shot by Ian. Right now, Team Mocha is in eliminate rocks for Team Novar.
Yep, you just want to keep a clean game going right now for Team Mocha.
Yes, you do.
Colby with his first of 2 stones. Sweeper's on it.
Joe's the color commentary. Go, Joe, go.
Sweeper's on it, trying to get.
Looks light, Joe.
It does.
Darren's sweeping. Sweeping hard. I think he's going to get a good guard out of this.
They're still working, but they have run out of gas. It seems like a good opportunity to say something about the Gleaton Agency. The Gleaton Agency specializes in providing home and auto insurance in Centerville, Michigan. The agency is proud to offer insurance for educators throughout the Mimic family. Mimic was founded by teachers. It's been serving the education community for nearly 75 years. Customer satisfaction is their priority. If you need to contact the Gleaton Agency, what's the phone number, Marcus?
269-467-8974.
Thank you, Gleaton Agency, for your support of Kalamazoo Curling Club Curling.
Thank you, Daniel. What a great voice.
I can be learned.
I love it.
I can be taught.
Yes, that's good. I love it. I love it.
Oh, it was 7 yellow cut again.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
That was
No, it's
Jerry.
Jerry
Jerry
Brown.
noticed.
Oh,
it.
Jerry.
No.
It's Stonegate,
Guys,
2024.
it could be user error. I'm just saying. I threw the yellows last week and got my butt kicked.
Well, now you know why.
User error.
Well,
It was also
that
on a
thing was,
different sheet.
that thing
I'm
was
fir-
cutting on you.
I was
Oh,
on
that's
a
right. Wait,
different
that's right. You weren't throwing the D.
Oh,
You
was
were
I?
throwing- No, you weren't on C.
Oh, yeah. I threw yellow on Wednesday one. So, yeah. But I won with yellow on Wednesday.
Gary, you're probably didn't get to enjoy the sunset tonight that you did last week due to the snow.
Ooh, that was so close.
I think they're hoping to get maybe a.
Oh, yeah.
A
A
wick
tap.
here, a wick
A
off
little
of
bit of a
it.
tap and then clog the middle. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
That's
pretty good.
Putting the pressure.
Wow.
Alphane's,
Making it tough.
Alphane's rolling away for Team Mocha.
So Colby has a double to sit 0. You got to draw around. You got to draw. You got to draw. You got to draw that port.
For the one?
Absolutely. He needs to steal. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
You need to draw. Oh yeah, that's what he's calling. Yeah, okay. Yep. The draw's still there. He's got it.
There's been more discussion about the cutter rock than anything this evening on our live chat.
I tell you what, all of those chiming in about the cutter, good for you, because I don't notice a thing.
So what would make one rock cut more than the other?
That's a great question, Joe.
It would be the bottom, the running surface of the rock. There's a little bit of a spot or an opening where it actually has a pivot or a pit in the bottom of the surface of the rock. It would grab the curl a little bit more, and therefore it would curl more. It's a little wide.
And he is
It's like he's putting yellow, blue in there.
Might get to rub off.
Blue should be in good shape after this.
Oh.
They did cut down one.
I think handshakes are coming out here soon, folks. If they haven't already, I think they will be after this shot. I guess they only got one there. This is for two.
So probably to call the same shot she just did.
Yeah, just tap it.
Tap
raise.
back.
You are running out of ends, though.
No.
Yes, it's handshakes are coming.
Only 8 ends are played in the X-Trans League finals, not 10.
Ooh, Tony Trumbley now is going for Team Mulca.
I love it, Tony. I love it. That a boy, Tony.
Fair weather fan. You better hope your skip doesn't watch this before tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness. Well, in the background, y'all can see it. They're all shaking hands back there. I think that is a congratulatory great season, boys. And we're going to shake after this shot's made.
This indeed is a shake. We're going to get down on the ice and try to get some quick commentary from Caitlin before the trophy is presented.
She's definitely not light, but she's going for the tap anyway, so I think she's got the right weight. Looks pretty good, folks. And there's no surprise here. No surprise here. She has just scored a deuce. Great job to Team Mulca. Congratulations,
Team Mulca.
Way to go.
All right.
X-Trans champion.
New name on the trophy. So we're going to go down to the ice real quick, see if we can get some commentary from the winners, and then they will have their trophy presentation, which you will probably be able to see on the stream if you watch down Sheet C. Well, here, I'd like to talk to our one live spectator. You, sir, are who?
Oh, I'm Caitlin's dad.
You are Caitlin's dad. How awesome is that you got to watch that?
Yeah,
huh?
that was nice. That
You've
was
probably
nice.
seen her curl for how many years?
Oh, I coached her for a lot of years.
Did you? Okay, so are you obviously a curler yourself? Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Excellent.
The first year she made it to U.S. Junior Nationals.
That's awesome.
So,
well, thanks for coming out to support your daughter, and congrats. So, Colby Novar, our club president, graciously offering he's not using the white gloves, but he is presenting the trophy to our new champions, Team Mulca. So I think we're gonna make sure we get some photos out on the ice.
Yeah.
We'll make sure they get the photos they want, and then maybe get a word from our skip. She had few words before the match, and we'll see what she has to say after the match. Kent, I'm guessing you don't want to say anything other than congratulations. We talked about it up there watching. There's just nights that it's not your night, right?
Well, I think we used up all our karma last week.
We mentioned that. Yeah. You were not the team that played us last Monday.
No. and we weren't the rest of the season. We weren't the team that played.
So thanks, guys. We really appreciate you coming to the rising to the occasion last week.
Yeah. They played well.
They did. They just kept the pressure on you guys the whole night, right?
And
they just kept putting stones in play, putting them in the house, and forcing you to address it. And a couple of flashes here and there ends up
Yeah.
tossing you, right?
Yep.
So, but congratulations on a good season, Jimmy. Making it to the finals is
Thank you.
nothing to sneeze at. So,
It was a lot of fun.
yep, good job. And as we talked about up there, it's nice to have somebody new on the
Yeah,
trophy,
exactly.
and there's parity in the
Yes.
league, and this is
Yep.
great. Caitlin's dad got to watch her
Awesome.
win, which is super cool. And
Nice.
yeah, it's really neat.
They're allowed to hold the trophy without the gloves. But
So
All right, Caitlin, you do have to speak again. Yeah. For starters, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's nice to see a new name on the trophy here from the last few years. So what do you have to say? Anything in particular?
Not really. I like Monday nights was awesome. We haven't played a whole lot on Monday nights. I think this was our second year, so. And it's Ian's first year in Kalamazoo, which was super exciting.
I know. It's really cool for him. You guys curled great. I mean, just from watching where we did, you guys just kept putting stones in play, stones in the house, making them address them, and a few misses here and there turns into some big ends.
It does.
So congrats to you guys. Super cool that your dad was here to watch
Thank you. Yeah,
I interviewed him too, so you'll get to watch the replay of that if you want.
Goodness.
So, well, congrats.
Awesome.
And,
Thank you.
Yep, have a good off season.
we just keep putting on. Oh, really?
All right, so we're gonna go turn off the stream here. And for those of you that are still sticking around, thank you so much for watching our broadcast. I don't have my broadcast partners with me, but I'd like to thank Joe Gillish, Marcus Gleaton for joining me on the broadcast. And for the last time in the 2023-2024 curling season, we'll say good curling, and thank you for watching and listening to this broadcast of the Monday Night X-Strand Championship between Team Malka, Team Novar, and congrats to Team Malka on a well-deserved win. Signing off.